LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub. Hey Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
Fitting on a Champions League Saturday that the two teams who embody championship form in Major League Soccer face each other in the nation's capital. DC United playing host to the LA Galaxy, who are on the road for the fourth straight time as DC plays against a hot, if you will, away from home LA Galaxy team. So glad you could join us on this really first weekend of summer, even though it's not quite summer yet. Alan Hopkins, a warm welcome to a longtime friend and now colleague, Troy Barty. So glad you could join us, Troy. And for the Galaxy, they're so happy now that they've put the first part of the season behind them, March, April, May. Now they're in the month of June. Believe it or not, the form at home has not been great. The form away from home, which has not been the case the last couple of years, is what saved them. How you feel about this team so far in terms of an opportunity to really get things going heading into the summer months?
Well, it's exciting. They get to, look to make history with their fourth road win. Their last three road wins have come against Red Bull, Minnesota, and San Jose, scoring 9 goals in those 3 games. So with inexperienced backline for DC, which we'll get to in a moment, it's setting up well for Galaxy to get their 4th straight road win. That's
a great point. The last time the Galaxy were here, a 1-0 loss back in March of 2015. The last time these two teams met overall, the Galaxy 4-1 defeat over the Eastern Conference side in 2016, believe it or not, home opener at the StubHub Center. Well, a big part of the team's reemergence, if you will, in the Western Conference standings, getting above the red line at the end of last week's standings. It's been the play of their two remarkably best attacking players, Giovanni Dos Santos and Roman Alessandrini, who has 5 goals and 4 assists in 6 road matches this season. Well, he loves L.A. He makes the L.A. sign, Troy, every time he scores or sets up one, but it's been his life away from home that's been so good so far. How key have those two been in terms of finding a bit of a rhythm for a Galaxy attack that didn't have an identity to start this campaign?
Well, as those two guys go, so do the LA Galaxy. I mean, Alessandrini scored 6 goals, 6 assists this year, doing everything they were hoping he can do. Giovanni Dos Santos finally starting to pick up form, and, those two right now are possibly the most dynamic duo in MLS.
I think you're absolutely right there, and we'll get more into the standings here as we set up the road out-of-town scoreboard and also what's going on ahead of a very busy summer campaign, as always, for the Galaxy. A lot to get to, and really it has to start, again, with this young emerging team that Kurt Onalfo has nurtured from Galaxy 2, and this particular team, very much a side that he knows very well, with a bench full of players that he's groomed the last couple of years. And one of the key players, believe it or not, after being taken off in the first half of a game back in May, has been the captain, Jelly Van Dam, the best defender a year ago in the league, arguably a best 11 player. Now he's kind of found a groove this year, a good mix of going forward and staying back. This team is scoring goals, making things happen, but it's been defense, actually, that's been pretty good so far this season.
Galaxy found themselves at home down 2-0 against Chicago when Kurt Onalfo took out Jelly Van Dam. And since then, he's risen to the occasion. He's shown his leadership. That's why he's the captain. And after that game, Kurt Onalfo said, "We became a team tonight." And since then, they have 3 straight road wins. So definitely a turning point in this young season so far for the Galaxy.
And another reason why has been Ashley Cole has come into the team too. He is hurt to start the season. They brought him along slowly, but he's again really found his groove as of late. A lot for us to get to. We're going to step aside, working our way toward kickoff here. Don't go anywhere. The LA Galaxy, DC United from the nation's capital here. The Galaxy go for a record-breaking 4th straight win. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the LA Galaxy Broadcast Network.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. talk like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of one of the most decorated clubs in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations, including many road games from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer on the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, June 17th at StubHub Center, five-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Houston Dynamo. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
76 introduces The Long Cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys, and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station, and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts, too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76. We're on the driver's side.
And welcome back. We're underway toward kickoff. DC United playing host to the LA Galaxy, looking for their fourth straight road win. Lots to get to on a busy day. Champions League football, of course, will be something we'll touch on at some point and get you caught up on the standings as we are in Week 14 of the Major League Soccer season. Most notably, though, as we get you to the starting lineup tonight, brought to you by City National Bank, the official bank of your LA Galaxy. On this fourth straight game away from home, the biggest news has to be in net, the young and handsome John Kempen making his LA Galaxy debut. Brian Rowe can't shake the injury bug. Troy, he'll miss 68 weeks. Of course, Clement Diop has not been able to find any maintaining of any sort of health at all, and now it's Kempen who gets an opportunity. 8 games for Sporting KC in his back pocket. Different beast here, 24 years of age. How important is his play tonight?
Oh, it's going to be huge, but, one thing he can rely on are the guys in front of him, and Ashley Cole and Jelle Van Dam. They're going to, make sure the line's tight and try and prevent shots coming John's way. You alluded to the games he played with Sporting Kansas City. He also has a nice Open Cup run in there as well, so more games under his belt than maybe the statistics show. The back line will consist of Ashley Cole, Jelle Van Dam, Dave Romney slides in for the injured Steris, and Bradley Diallo once again right back. In the midfield, we got a 4-2-3-1 with João Pedro and Rafa Garcia, Emma Boateng, Giovanni Dos Santos, Roman Alessandrini, and up top, Jossie Zardes, which he's looking to get his 2017 campaign going.
Yeah, he has not been a good year necessarily on the field, but my man actually graduated recently from college, and that just says so much about how well Jossie is put together. Really, Alessandrini and João Pedro, the only evergreen players in the starting 11 for Kurt Onalfo, who's chopped and changed the teams. On the other side, DC United 9-9-4 against LA Galaxy at home. A pretty good record for the Galaxy against DC at RFK, where they've always played, it seems like, for years and years, as they finally get some new digs coming up not too far around the corner in the nation's capital. But a DC United team has been going through some issues. Ben Olsen's been there forever. I think their best player has really been Bill Hamid in goal so far this season.
Bill's, always consistent. Unfortunately for Bill, every now and then he makes that one slip up like you saw last week against Orlando in their 2-0 loss. Ben Olsen's going with 5 changes from that lineup, with Taylor Kemp left back, Kofi Apare, who Galaxy fans know kind of well, played a few games for the Galaxy. Jalen Robinson, the homegrown product, slides in to center back. Chris Korb will also be starting at right back. In front of those 4, you have Jared Jeffrey and Ian Harks. And in front of those guys, Patrick Niarco, finally back from injury. He made a substitution last week. He's starting tonight, and he'll be on the left wing with Luciano Costa in the middle, Lloyd Sam on the right, and then Jose Ortiz returns from suspension to start today versus the Galaxy.
The Black and Red winless and scoreless in their last 3 matches at RFK, which is crazy to think. Of course, this is the last Galaxy visit to RFK Stadium, and these 2 teams, these 2 franchises, forever linked in MLS history as they fought tooth and nail in the first ever MLS Cup final, even though it wasn't the MLS Cup final back then. All the way back in 1996, my good friend Eddie Pope there on a rainy day, leading the DC United charge as they came from behind a couple times to beat the LA Galaxy, who, remember, couldn't get off the snide all those final appearances. And then since then, they've been very good, of course, those MLS Cups on the jersey. As we get more into what's going on, the Galaxy, as they've been finding their groove as of late, find themselves inside the playoff picture for the very, very first time. And it's about that time where you need to start looking about what's going on. Houston surprisingly leading the way in the West. They have 5 losses. FC Dallas, I do think, though, are the best team, even though they're 3 points behind in 4th place. Just 2 defeats so far. That represents the fewest in the league, next to Toronto, who is your Shield leader right now. As we look at the Eastern Conference, NYCFC, Chicago, Houston. How about that? If you told me those 4 teams in the first week of June would be leading the way after propping up the table for most of them for most of the last couple of years, that says quite a lot. And it also says quite a bit about what's ahead for the LA Galaxy, as maybe this is what they've needed to finally find that little smooth patch of success, because things got off to a shaky start. But as Troy mentioned in the top of the show, is really when things really went all the way back against the wall, that they really showed themselves against Chicago, down 2-0. Since then, as it was said by Kurt Onofo, so very well, they have become a team. Oh, we're getting ready for kickoff here. When we come back, eventually we'll get you to the kickoff, no problem at all, in the Washington, D.C. area, not too far, Buzzards Lane, actually, where the DC United Stadium will be located. RFK, the last time they'll play host to the LA Galaxy. When we come back, we'll get you all reset and get you toward kickoff. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the LA Galaxy Broadcast Network.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, June 17th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Houston Dynamo. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
Have you considered a long cut, Gary?
What's a long cut? Radio guy?
That's not my name, Gary. Don't be rude. A long cut can be anything. First, you go to a 76 station for gas, then you go anywhere else. Like that paintball place.
Don't those things hurt?
Come on, Gary. A long cut can also be a stop at that barbecue shack.
It's like 8:15 in the morning.
A long cut is taking some time to explore anything the road has to offer. Fuel your long cut with top-tier gas from 76. 76. We're on the driver's side.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Galaxy fans, Papa John's has a new offer for you this season. Every Galaxy game day, get 50% off your online order of regular menu price items using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right. Cheer on the Galaxy every game day with 50% off your entire online order at Papa John's. Enter promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com to redeem better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
StubHub Center, can you read me?
Copy that.
We've identified an extraterrestrial aboard the spaceship. He's been secured and is open to questioning. Cosmic being, what do you want?
I'm here to gain intelligence from Earthland. You are in possession of the colorful and fizzy liquid I seek.
You mean Shasta?
Yes, I consumed Shasta and had the ultimate reaction. Equal parts fizz, fruit, and fun. I wish to experience all the Shasta. These flavors are out of this galaxy.
Oh, we've got the perfect place for you. At the StubHub Center.
Bring them home, guys.
It just has to be Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy.
And welcome to the LA Galaxy Broadcast Network. 3-game winning streak on the line here in the nation's capital as the two teams who represent championship form more than any other in Major League Soccer history. DC United, the LA Galaxy, the Galaxy for the final time taking on their old foes. Big news along the way about the team and who's starting in goal, but before that I welcome in my partner in crime this evening, Troy Barty. Well, Troy, the StubHub Center has been the best home venue for any team the last few years, and the Galaxy have balanced that out by not being so good on the road. Well, 2017 has presented a bit of a different approach. The road form has carried what has been an up and down home form, and believe it or not, even though this team is just now finding their stride in June, Troy, 4th straight road win on the offer this evening. Could be a team record-setting evening. Why has this team come together as of late?
Well, sometimes when you struggle at home and you go on a long road trip, you know, everyone's together. You spend every minute of every day together, and sometimes that's what it takes to bond a team. And, you know, they're out on the road having fun together, and it's been shown on the field.
Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup brought to you by City National Bank, the official bank of the LA Galaxy. While I tease it at the top, in goal, John Kempen, the 24-year-old, making his full Galaxy debut. But Troy, he's not so green because he's had some good experience not only in the league, but also in some meaningful matches for Sporting KC.
Yeah, I think John's looking at this as a huge opportunity for him. He shouldn't be nervous at all. You know, he's got great guys in front of him. He's been getting his experience and his reps with Los Dos. And, you know, there's nothing he's going to face today that he hasn't seen before.
And the guys in front of him, it's a bit of a mixed bag. And I think it's a player that you touched on in our pre-kick show. It's really been the captain, Jelle Van Dam, subbed off against Chicago for being a part of those 2 first-half goals. But since then, this team has caught fire. He has not skipped a beat, really a pro's pro. The best defender a year ago in the league. He's emerging once again. He's had a big place in these last 3 Galaxy wins.
It just speaks volume of his character to get benched in the first half and then to not make a big deal out of it and to come back and show his leadership, lead his team to 3 straight road wins. There's not much more you can say about the captain.
Romney, Ashley Cole, Bradley Diallo, the very athletic right back, probably his best game as a pro, having a hand in a couple of goals in that Cali Classico victory, that 3rd straight road win. In midfield, it really has to look no further than Roman Alessandrini. He's been so good for this team, and really it's been away from home. 5 goals, 4 assists so far away from the StubHub Center. He started every match along with João Pedro. Why is those 2 new players, how they really fit into the team in terms of how this team has gone now as of late?
Well, Gio Dos Santos is a big reason for that, you know. Those two are the Galaxy's DPs. They expect big things from them, and finally their Giovanni's starting to produce, and that means more assists for everyone. Obviously, the injury to Jermaine Jones has, maybe allowed João Pedro to feel more comfortable and not necessarily always be looking over his shoulder what he's doing, right and wrong. So, maybe that's actually helped him become more comfortable in that midfield.
The Galaxy find themselves in 6th place above the red line heading into week number 14 of this quickly moving MLS campaign. We're going to step aside when we come back. Kickoff for the final time at RFK between the Galaxy and DC United. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Galaxy Broadcast Network.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. SNHU, see yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub, hey Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota, let's go places. It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same, to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, June 17th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Houston Dynamo. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
You know what, son? Shasta Red Pop always brings me back to fireworks at the lake on the 4th of July. I can still hear those fireworks popping.
You know, I've always been a tiki punch kind of guy. Sounds like a ukulele at a luau.
Oh, California Dreamin' always brings me back to the surf and the sun of the California coast.
Remember all the Fiesta punch we drank at that backyard fiesta? If it sounds like flavor, it just has to be Shasta.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of one of the most decorated clubs in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations, including many road games from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer on the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Come in now and get the 2016 you've been waiting for at Toyota's annual clearance event. Save big with an incredible $2,500 factory cash back on a new 2016 Camry, $2,000 back on a new Sienna or the redesigned Prius. Get $1,500 cash back on a new Corolla or $1,000 back on a new Tundra. It all ends September 6th, so hurry in before they're gone. Must take delivery from 2016 new car dealer stock by midnight September 6th. Offers may vary by region.
When you buy or lease any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. There's even lockout protection and 24-hour roadside assistance. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
For the final time, DC United playing host to the LA Galaxy here in Week 14 action. The Galaxy going for a record-setting 4th straight win away from home as the LA Galaxy take on a DC United team that are winless and scoreless in their last 3. Underway from RFK for the final time. The Galaxy in the all-white kits, DC United in the all-black. These two teams have represented the very best the league has to offer, all the way back since 1996. Alan Hopkins, Troy Barty, so glad you could join us. And the first weekend after the Memorial Day summer primer So glad you could join us here on the Galaxy Broadcast Network. The road life has been very good for this Galaxy team, particularly here at RFK. DC United, early opportunity moving forward. And Patrick Niarco, who's been in the league for a long, long time, looking to get to the end of a Sam cross. And Troy, that will be the way DC United are trying to find their goal-scoring form. This is a good team scoring goals toward the end of last season, not so much this year. Patrick Niarco, once a very feared attacker, hasn't really been the tough number 9 they're looking for in terms of getting all the big goals.
Still possesses great speed, and Bradley Diallo is going to have to be on his game this afternoon, this evening in the nation's capital, as he's going to have Niarco roaring up and down that flank.
Great day, and if you're going to have this fixture in the nation's capital and you do not like humidity, this is the day. Alessandrini, great skills early on as he brought down that long diagonal ball from Jelle Van Dam. Nearly got in trouble. Look at the skills there. Long throw in here. See if LA can jump out on top. The last game for Giovanni Dos Santos before international duty. Giveaway here. Through the legs. Speak of the devil. That was an evil thing to do to that young man as he slipped it through the legs of Jared Jeffrey. And I thought, Troy, it was a great point. Watch your legs. It's fouled there, professional foul. That big reason why Alessandrini's really stepped up his play and his productivity is because Dos Santos been on the other end to cash in.
Yeah, DC United in the midfield, they're going to have their hands full with the form that the Galaxy are in. Jared Jeffrey, Ian Harkes. There's going to be a lot of guys that have to track back and help out DC United's inexperienced back four.
Rafa Garcia with a low left-footed drive all the way in. Rafa is the Swiss Army knife of this side. Starting off the season as an outside right back. He can play outside left back as you look at Ashley Cole making his 10th start in that aforementioned position. And now with the injury to Hasidic, and of course the first domino, Sebastian Leget's injury with the U.S. national team, and now you have a player who is indispensable in terms of just being able to plug in.
It's a good way to get minutes in MLS, being able to play multiple positions, and he's done that well.
5th minute. Mara Brahma for the last time will get to heckle this LA team. For so long was the West Coast foil to the East Coast side with DC United. Alessandrini not happy as he thought he'd earned a quick throw in. Now he has a good chuckle about it. Favorite Frenchman. He's been so good on the road. 5 goals, 4 assists. And a big reason why this team is on the cusp of a record-breaking 4th straight win. Jean Pedro got his first goal last week. Wins it. Emma Boateng off to the races. Great reverse pass. Boateng from Dos Santos. Boateng full speed, and his shot is blocked at the end. And look at Boateng, first one to get his own. Alessandrini on the left foot, bounces it in. Hamid spills it, gobbles it up in the end. Got a little love off the post. And look at that. Add water. Create counterattack opportunities. He went from one end to the other. Look at Boateng. So quick.
Just like we talked about in the open, Bill Hamid, we all know his physical attributes, but maybe a little rust still lingering from his game versus Orlando. I'm sure he's happy to get that out of him and work himself into this game.
It's a great point. Hamid does every once in a while fall victim to those bobbles, but a player who was always in that 4th or 5th spot when it came to U.S. national team duty, and when he was healthy, he seemed to always get his name called. Zardis, good target play there. Dos Santos, taller grass here at RFK, collects it. Alessandrini on that left foot to the other left foot. Dos Santos, Cole making a good run in behind. That one was short. Poor clearance, but then helped out, but not far enough. As the Belgian will go back and get it. 80 degrees at kickoff. 80% humidity, just a gorgeous day here. Garcia off his chest will keep it. Not about playing Kempin, but Garcia will just spray it to the other side. Here's Romney, making his 4th of the season, 14th MLS start. A familiar upright gate of Van Dam, good ball in. Boateng, sweet first touch, back to goal. Some patient stuff here, big boy soccer. They'll just quietly work it. Now Alessandrini. Garcia directing traffic. Boateng, can he turn? He can, he doesn't though. Here's João Pedro. Just keeps it moving, little 1-2. Pedro starting every game for the Galaxy. Van Dam 1 for 1 earlier on this type of ball, and then he'll go 1 from 2. Alessandrini thought that was actually for the ball in behind him.
Good start here by the Galaxy. First 7-8 minutes of the game, controlling possession. Already a couple shots on goal, looking dangerous in the box. Kurt Onofo has to be happy with Galaxy's start thus far.
The Black and Red winless and scoreless in their last 3 matches at RFK. Only Diallo up high to win it. This is where DC has struggled in the last couple of games. Troy mentioned their loss 2-0 to Orlando. And when you consider how poor Orlando had played as of late, just 1 win in their last 7 is not exactly what you're looking for. Ben Olsen is really looking for an attack. It's the team that's still fairly young in terms of real bona fide veteran experience.
One win, 4 losses in the last 5 games for DC, and
makes it tough.
They've only scored 10 goals all year. A couple of those via penalty, so really only 5-6 goals coming the run play.
Yeah, that's a great point. So as a defensive sort of note on the board for the Galaxy, it's hey, let's not give them anything. In fact, I'd let them play. Look at Boateng picking the pocket there, and that's a foul from behind. Or actually, it's not. All ball. Good early ball to the other side for Niarco. Good ball through. Garcia. Good defending. Niarco again. Acosta. Now he gets it. Was waiting patiently. That one overhit. Well, it really was a long, patient buildup. And Acosta was waiting so long. Korb had his pocket picked by Emma Boateng. And actually a good job by Korb of winning it back.
Only 3 games played in 2017 for Chris Korb. He injured his knee. 2015 was out the entire 2016, so definitely some rust and a spot that the Galaxy should look to exploit.
I think it's a great point, and sometimes you got to let those guys have it. Galaxy stepping up the pressure here. Dos Santos leading the charge. Final game before he heads off to be with Mexico. Dos Santos does a good job of forcing the giveaway. João Pedro, that's a great ball onside. Dos Santos, Boateng filling the channel. Back post overhit. It's going to stay in though. When finally bounce out of play, Kemp will take it. Barra Brava. Don't miss a single match by becoming an LA Galaxy season ticket member. 2017 season tickets start for as low as $16.50 per match. Include the remaining home games. Season ticket members also receive 50% off on international friendlies against Man United this summer, as well as discount on playoff tickets and merch. Purchase your season tickets today, 8773-GALAXY, or you can always visit lagalaxy.com/season tickets. Summertime, a great time. If you love the international game, you don't have your passport or the funds to get over to Europe during the season. Man United, of course, being in LA, were spoiled, Troy, because all the teams worked their way to Cali at some point during their summer season. And of course, the Galaxy always one of the highlighted teams for so long in terms of opportunities for Galaxy fans to see some of the best players and teams in the world play, which is great.
And a lot of that goes back to 2007 when the Galaxy made the investment to bring David Beckham here. Ever since then, it's been every year. I know Galaxy fans are happy and have been happy with all the international friendlies they've had.
Man United and Real Madrid coming to the Coliseum this summer. A little move here by Niarco. Holds off Steres. Romney there, ball back in and cleared away by Von Dam. Romney in for Steris, now to Diallo. Long ball not long enough. Jeffrey, does it stay in? It does. Here's the small Argentine, Acosta. The wall in front, tried to step it through. The line held at the top of the box. Alessandrini. Brilliant ball to Ashley Cole. Little toe poke outside of the boot. Here's Cole. Dos Santos making the run. Alessandrini got closer on the little fake shot before the number 7 shot sails up high over the top.
Nice shot from distance there. I mean, especially after watching film from the Orlando game. Galaxy players have to feel encouraged to just put shots on goal, shoot from distance. Work Bill Hamid.
Galaxy employing the 4-2-3-1. There's John Kempen. I mentioned 8 games for Sporting KC, also some U.S. Open Cup games. With the injury to Rowe, 6 to 8 weeks he's out, and Clement Diop away. Believe it or not, it's time to shine. He's finally healthy, gets called up for international duty with Senegal. Good ball in on the ground, opportunity, and there's Kempen, his first real action and save. Ortiz has slipped in, a good little diagonal run.
It's nice to get an easy low shot, to work yourself into this game, settle the nerves a little bit. Easy save for Kempen in the end.
It really is. A couple times Romney's been isolated, first on the right, now on the left. Costa didn't hit it as well, but he did get it on target. Excuse me, Ortiz there, pulling the trigger.
And Ortiz drew the penalty in Vancouver, which gave them their 1 win out of their last 5, but disciplinary committee suspended him for diving in the box. But I think if you were to ask DC fans, they would take a win and have one of their players suspended. So doing all he can for
the cause.
For the cause.
Galaxy one more win than DC United coming into this season 5, or excuse me, this campaign, this evening. And 7 losses, 2 more than the Galaxy. And try to highlight it. Look at this team straight away, what jumps out. The lack of goals, 10 goals and 13 coming into tonight. That's, you don't need to be a Caltech nerd to know that's a little bit less than a goal a game. Tough to win. Tough to win. The Galaxy 19 goals in their 12 outings.
Yeah, only 2 shutouts out of 12 for this DC United defense, and you can't blame you know, all the problems on the defense or Bill Hamid. You need to have some run support, if you will, some goal support.
Great point. Possession favoring DC United, but it's because LA are really allowing DC to have it in their own half, and then they're really working hard. Let's see if Van Dam does well to earn a goal kick. He does not, actually. We're staying here. I thought he touched it last. I thought it was a bit of a little left foot touch. DC have earned the stroke of the first quarter hour complete. First corner of the contest. Sam will take it.
Drew Fisher is the center referee this evening. His 2 ARs are Kyle Atkins and Brian Bushel.
Kempen on the ready. Sam, the trigger man. 16th minute. Low headed away by Cole. Dos Santos skips out of it. Good ball into support. Cole. This is good touches on that left peg. Garcia outside the post to Kempen. That was a bit of a shank on the wedge, but it'll be okay as it does the job to alleviate some of the early pressure. Cole, though, the sequence still has life, and Kempen just hurriedly just gets it away, and DC almost taking the same Galaxy approach of just forcing those guys to make plays, and the lack of time and space and the lack of composure has really hurt both defenses in terms of starting good attacks.
That's 3 distributions already from Kempen that are a little shaky, so clearly he's feeling a little nerves, and he needs to settle himself down and do what he knows how to do and boot it long.
time. Of course, DC United, you hear Harks, and you think of John. That is very much his son. He decorated a player ever in college soccer. And a great young man, someone I got to see grow up for a long, long time. John and I were broadcast partners and colleagues, and it was just great to see his family enjoy all that success. Again, Zardes, fantastic target play. Releases Alessandrini for the first time in a minute. Step over, gets close, deflected. Backing in is Dos Santos. João Pedro with a chance, and the volley was just too tempting. How about Dos Santos playing much bigger than he actually is right there, as he created all the space. In the end, João Pedro with a half chance that Portuguese midfielder would like to have back. First time Alessandrini's had the ball in this part of the field in a long time, Troy.
Good job by Ian Harks and Jared Jeffrey tracking all the way back into the box and giving their defenders some support there.
João Pedro, one of those players who you think about the great Galaxy teams of recent history, of a Juninho type. I think the youngster has an opportunity to be one of those guys. Garcia making a good play to break up that attack in his own half. Dos Santos, he's been sharp. Here's Cole and Boateng. That's the fast lane over there, Troy, on the far side. Here's the lefty, Dos Santos, creeping. Ooh, an outside left foot ball, had eyes, didn't get through. Again, another shaky ball out. Jeffrey has to scramble, but only as far as Van Dam. Pedro, good calm turn. Little 1-2.
Like you mentioned, the fast lane. I think that'll prevent, Chris Korb doesn't bomb forward quite often, but especially not in this game with those guys going up and down the left flank.
Korb's going to be tired. It's a great ball to Zardes in between the center backs. On the right foot, Boateng receives it. Right foot touch, left foot touch. It was in, hit him a handball. No call there. DC United just trying to get out. Look at Boateng, though. Good early slide. Oh, the contact was minimal at the very end. And that might be one of the better plays Acosta's made today, just to take the foul to stop that quick interchange. Actually, Boateng mistimed his slide. It's a Willie Mays Hayes type short slide. He was well away from the base. What do you think here, Troy? Handball? Yes, I think. My goodness.
It's a pretty natural position, that arm. It would have been a tough call, but definitely we've seen penalties called for much worse.
Yes.
But in the end, 20 minutes into this game, I think ultimately a decent no call.
Yeah, I mean, that came down. You're right. Arm was in a natural position, and I think had it maybe just bounced down, but then it kind of caught the forearm on the way. The Galaxy with a very keep it moving mentality. They did not dwell on it at all. Harks, that's a sweet looking ball to the left-hand side. See his quality there. Good looking ball in here. Oh, what a flick by Ortiz. He's been dangerous. He only needs a half a look.
Very reminiscent of a Giovanni Dos Santos goal we saw recently. Nice skill there just to get a foot on it. Almost gets it on frame. But a nice run in between the center backs.
Man, it was. It's another good one. We saw Zardes the other way. Ortiz, very similarly the other way, the Costa Rican, just 24 years of age. Of course, DC and LA, as we talk about the final meeting between these two teams here, very much their early success founded on the great Central and South American players that's jump-started this league. Zardes, good ball. Cole thinking about having a go, and does. Boateng, boy, he was on the fast lane on the right-hand side that time. Looked like Cole maybe thought about maybe curling one into the back stick instead. Cole decided to call his own number.
And when you think about DC United and the LA Galaxy, you think about history and tradition. This is almost like the Lakers playing the Celtics in the Boston Garden for one last time. And, these two clubs account for 9 of the 21 MLS Cups.
Yep. And a couple other appearances as well for the Galaxy in terms of finals. Fitting that these two teams here on a sneaky Champions League Saturday. Congrats to Real Madrid, who were the better side today. Cristiano, old man Cristiano, everyone's saying, still delivering. Just an unbelievable performance when it's all said and done. And you think about how hard it is to win that competition, though, when you think about how it all starts. And you start all the way back in September. And, to be crowned a champion in June, if nothing else, you win the Perseverance title. So, again, the Madridistas do it again. Credit to those guys.
And with Ronaldo's goals today, he finished Champions League with 12 goals, leading all scorers. As someone who spent 5 months abroad living in Turin, I was deeply saddened by today's result.
The old lady did well, though. You see the quality and the respect that everyone has for, really two illustrious franchises. Same here. That ball threw in behind. Diallo won't get it. Nyarko does. Ball in behind, headed away by Cole. Good, tight defending as the back line able to shrink. Stay compact. RFK Stadium, a venue we've been to quite a bit, Troy and I, through the years, and really a place that held so many big-time matches. A centenary match for U.S. Soccer, U.S. Germany was here, so many MLS Cups as well, and just MLS All-Star games, and this area has long been waiting for a stadium of its own. Good tackle won by the Belgian right there, and he does a good job of getting his body in front to draw the foul. That allows me to tell you there that Jelly Van Damme just did suffer that foul, and Zardes and Dos Santos and all the Galaxy stars will be back to welcome back one of the Galaxy greats in recent history, AJ De La Garza and the high-flying Houston Dynamo. Saturday, June 17th, Father's Day weekend, 8 p.m., StubHub Center. Match presented by Universal Studios. Tickets start as low as $25. Grab your dad, come out to the game. AJ De La Garza, one of the good dads in this league, to say the least. He's back for a very good Houston team who find themselves right now the darlings so far of the campaign, coming out of nowhere. We can consider how much they've struggled. They made a coaching change, and my old high school teammate Matt Jordan there pulling the strings. Finally has a team people in Houston are excited about.
And it'll be fun having AJ come back to the StubHub Center, a fan favorite. I'm sure a lot of Galaxy fans wishing he was still here in LA, but it'll be nice to see him and Leonardo come back and take on the Galaxy.
26-year-old Hamid there. As homegrown as it gets from the DMV, from Virginia. Ready to defend this, Alessandrini. Restart, great ball there. Romney was up high. I wonder if he did sort of eclipse the run in behind. So a couple Galaxy players were there. He dodges the bullet.
Always a threat in the air is Romney on those set pieces.
25th minute, into the second part of this first half. A lot of good play in the middle third. A whole lot on either side. Alessandrini. Houdini out, still going. Does he draw the foul? He does. Jean Pedro gets it rolling. We're going to bring it back. Harks gets called for the foul.
Alessandrini, one of the more foul players in MLS. That's mainly because he's so skillful with the ball at his feet. Sometimes he leaves defenders no choice.
And Harks was right. The one that he actually tackled away was clean. It was the first one where he sort of rerouted Alessandrini in between touches. Harks family, great soccer family. Sean's wife Cindy, Ian's mom, baller. Her daughters, good players as well at Virginia and Clemson. Zardes called for the foul here. Zardes down in a heap. Yossi hasn't gotten his season on track yet, but boy, is his life on fire right now. It's not a good sign. Let's see here. Ooh, yeah, you see the left ankle get turned right there.
Got caught in between his foot and the turf. Hopefully it's just something he has to run off.
A quick little tweak, a bit of that Kawhi Leonard ankle tweak. That's what it was. Left ankle going out. And now he's jogging off. You're right. For a player who's suffered through some foot and ankle injuries, you don't want to see him grabbing that part or any part of his leg. Adam up high there. All right, and spent some time with the Galaxy there.
Didn't appear in many games for the Galaxy, but nonetheless.
Just a few.
Played 10 games last year. I think he only played 12 games with LA. Joined in 2014.
Diallo gets caught on the ball. Didn't start the season in this right back spot, which has been the guy.
And in Diallo's 5 starts, they're undefeated.
Well, that's what you want, right?
3 wins, 2 draws when he's at right back, and a French connection. They're starting to coin it. Him playing behind Alessandrini. There's a nice Marseille connection there, which is kind of cool to see.
There's a lot of French actually being spoke on that team. If you think about Van Damme, and Alessandrini, and Diallo, and Diop, and you know. João Pedro's got a little bit of French in his bag. The Portuguese guy, it'd be hard not to, probably in his travels. So, very interesting. Dos Santos swiveling those hips. Left foot, right foot gets it out. Van Damme, good ball on the ground. Sweet first touch by Cole. Here's Boateng, the Ghanaian. They speak a little French there, too. Here's Garcia, the Mexican immigrant, if you will, who's found a lot of success here in LA. That one touched on. Garcia, first generation guy from Canoga Park in the San Fernando Valley, and the Benetton colors of the Galaxy and the international flavor coming through in that sequence.
Nice job by Alessandrini there, getting to the end line. Jussie makes a nice near post run, hoping to get a left foot on it.
A little house cleaning for Alessandrini, a great trigger man on the corner. Low, cleared away. Near post, so dangerous sometimes, that gap in between. Alessandrini wants to keep the tempo high. Look at the Belgian Van Damme. Alessandrini, right-footed crosses in. Nutmeg and a foul. And a couple of balls on the field. And Acosta, number 10, he's taking his lumps. Good skills that time.
3 goals, 1 assist so far this season for Luciano Acosta. Bit of a slow start for him, considering in 2016 he had 11 assists. He has already matched his 3-goal total from last year, but lacking in the assist department, and that's, you know, not all his fault.
That's right. When you're a playmaker, you have guys you rely on to make plays on the other side. Play it away. One player we have not mentioned yet who has great ties to both these teams is Sean Franklin.
Out with a hamstring injury today.
He's not been healthy the last year. Good ball in on the ground. The flag stays down. Sam blocked. Cole thought the flag should have come up. Did that one squeak out a play for a throw in? No, it's going to be a DC United corner. Cole not happy. He spent time in England and Italy at the end with Roma, just always everywhere, leaving crumbs of his professionalism. He's done it here as well with the Galaxy. Here's Kempin, 30 minutes through his Galaxy debut. So far, a clean sheet. Quarter hour ago, no score yet between the two most storied teams in MLS history. Sam headed high and above and high and out by the Englishman Cole. That was a big-time header. My goodness, no fear. The foul on João Pedro. Support the LA Galaxy Foundation and browse their in-game auction. In the comfort of your own home, just text Galaxy 52182 to register and start bidding right away. Game-used jerseys, all you would want for your Galaxy fan. The auction will close 1 hour after kickoff, so hurry and start browsing right now.
Scary fall there for João Pedro. Nice to see him get back up, shake it off.
10 fouls total. DC the slight advantage. How do you think Kimpin's doing so far in his Galaxy nod?
Well, it's scoreless, so that's positive. But his distribution, there's definitely room for improvement. He hasn't really been tested yet, and I'm sure he'd like to keep it that way.
That's right. Kemp. Ortiz. Costa. Garcia. Good tackle. Wins the ball. Made it tough on the Argentine. Garcia. Again, Dos Santos creating space. Harks just gets it away. Garcia again seems to be wherever the loose ball is. João Pedro, good find by Romney. Got on the ball for a moment.
And that could be one of the reasons why João Pedro has started playing so well, because Rafa Garcia doesn't try and do too much.
Yeah.
He doesn't go, over to the wings. He's very disciplined where he stays, and that's allowed João Pedro to play a little bit more freely instead of worrying about where Jermaine Jones ventures off to.
Yeah, that's a great point. Jones with that knee injury is out. The flag should be up for offside, and it is. On our way toward the final 10 minutes. That's some good work today. Again, good ball to keep possession. Garcia, shifty little turn, opens the whole play up. Here's Cole. Left-footed long ball looking for Boateng. Will it stay in play? A hard, high bounce. And Boateng would have tracked it down, but he ran out of real estate. Galaxy, very organized effort away from home. 11-5 against DC all time, 9-9-4. Which is a fantastic record here at RFK through the years. Actually looking for the fourth straight road victory. It'll be a club record. That is the main storyline coming into today's proceedings. Van Dam, a wild hack. Acosta lost it. Cole takes it away. Acosta returns the favor. And things are getting really chippy. And the flag is up for offside. The ball in the back of the net, it will not count.
Though it was offside, nice stop by John Kempen. Lucky for him it was offside, because he probably wished he parried that away a little further. But again, even though it was offside, anytime he has interaction with the ball, it's a good thing.
I think Van Dam just went in the book for a bit of a whack, well off the play. So Van Dam, and there you have it. It was definitely a wild little flare. Looked like with the right leg. Costa. And yeah, that's offside. Good call right there.
Down here.
Well, 10 minutes. Van Dam in the book. He's not been afraid of the yellow cards throughout his career. He goes into the books for the first time here in the 35th minute. Unsporting behavior, the reason why. Play is now just dwindled to a bit of a barrage of whistles. Here we go. Obviously not happy, but we'll have to continue on. Again, see the elbow coming in late from Van Dam.
Definitely a tough yellow to take, considering Acosta's 5'3". So naturally, that's where his arm lies.
That's right. He's not going to win too many dunk contests. Here's Boateng. That's a foul and a card. And the succession of whistles continues.
Drew Fisher busy here in the last couple of minutes.
Sam goes into the books. yellow card on the season for Van Dam. There's one red. Another good run outside. Alessandrini again.
And with that yellow card, unfortunately for Galaxy, due to yellow card accumulation, he will be suspended for the next match.
Missed the next one. He certainly knows it. Let's see if he gets one here. He's looking here at the near post. It goes over his head. Boateng, a dangerous last man there. Garcia, good first time ball. Alessandrini keeps those hips wide open. And the right foot is going to curl his hips toward the target. That was sprayed away.
Alessandrini also one yellow away from accumulation. So
good tackle by Van Dam. João Pedro. Zardes playing a great game, but got a little bit of a hitch in his giddy up. You see him trying to stride it out on the far hand side. Alessandrini. Dos Santos blocked in front. Out for a corner. But when the game is open and Alessandrini and Dos Santos have time and space, have been very dangerous. And Yassi Zardes, he's the glue here. He's been holding it up and creating great opportunities. Alessandrini really in that outside in, if you will, role of playing on the opposite side that Messi sort of popularized. The lefty cutting in on that strong foot, playing on the right. Here's another corner. This one back post amid stays at home, headed down and away. Van Dam was in the neighborhood, and he'll live to attack another corner. Here's another one for LA.
Good stretch here for the Galaxy, applying pressure.
When you haven't been scoring goals like DC, these are the moments that really prove to be problematic. Good looking ball, headed down and cleared away by Ortiz. Garcia, little soccer tennis, keeps it alive. Alessandrini, the nutmeg, didn't get it all the way through. Here's a foot race here. Garcia was the first one there. Van Dam, ooh, 50-50 ball. Wasn't the cleanest little back flick, but still kept it alive. Galaxy doubled up DC United in shots, 8-4. Attacking stats benefiting LA. Again, Zardes back to goal. Money. Van Dam blocked in front by Ortiz. Took too long that time. Didn't hear those footsteps in the dark from behind his blind spot.
Nice seeing Van Dam get involved in the attack, but at some point, you'd like to see him fall back into his responsibilities, not get too far up the field. Because with Galaxy committing so many numbers forward right now, they are susceptible to a counter.
Well, it's just good recognition and awareness. As long as you don't lose track of all the numbers, you should be okay. Remember, they're playing 4 defenders against 2 DC United strikers, so in theory they should always have that cover. That ball just banged forward, a bit of an icing call. Stanley Cup playoffs. Not going the nation's capital's way. Final 5 minutes. Bill Hamid gets through it. Parks. Hamid touches for the midfielders.
Nice organization there by the Galaxy. You can see the definitive lines there. Everyone working together.
João Pedro goes down, wins it. Dos Santos really nicked it out of the air. Extended possession for DC. Sam can turn. Costa slipped on it. Ooh, handball, no call. Pedro and Zardes both have their hand up. Galaxy fans, pack your bags and fly Alaska Airlines to an elite Galaxy match this season. Alaska Air and the LA Galaxy are offering fans the opportunity to support the team in Seattle 20% off flights, free game ticket, and a Galaxy backpack. Visit lagalaxy.com for more. Seattle, always a great roadie. That one's going to be too heavy and out of play. Alessandrini, nice work here. Well done by Acosta. That was some pretty fancy defending there on the slip and slide. Athletic players playing on the wings today. Diallo, Acosta, Boateng, and Cole as well. Dos Santos. Sweet ball over the shoulder. Alessandrini stood up on the cutback. Any play Kip could make there. Van Dam wins it. Ortiz slips it through. Here's a chance. Sam, galloping strides, gets back on side. Van Dam twists it in knots. That shot saved Kippen. I think he got a good paw on it. Oh, it's a goal kick. Oh, I thought Kippen got a piece of it.
Sam's sure arguing that he did.
Great ball, though, by Ortiz. He's been the best player for DC in the attacking third. Sam, good work there. Van Dam. Ooh, I think he did get a touch, and Galaxy got a break.
It's unfortunate for
touch.
Kippen, who would like to have that save on the box score.
I was just going to say the same thing. That's one of those ones, Matt Reese and him. That's me. They'll be breaking it down. That's a good save, but unfortunately, it's a zero-sum game, so if that was out for a goal kick, he certainly can't get credit for the save, but we saw it. We got your back, John. Final 2 minutes, half number one.
Huge save to keep this.
It's an important touch. He got it through the thumb and the index finger. Nice little touch there out wide. Bouncing Bravo there. He's opposite of the broadcast position at RFK. Van Dam, here comes a double team. Boateng, great double team. Boateng, he just covers all the ground. Has a bit of a Forrest Gump quality. You look to your left, he's there, and then you go back to your right, and he's on the right-hand side. In between ball that time, Garcia and Cole both in walk-it-up mode. They lost possession. Zardes, good ball into space for Diallo. Let's see if the Frenchman can start galloping. There's a throw-in.
Boateng's work rate on the offensive and defensive side of the ball is a big reason why a lot of the times he's one of the first ones out of the game, because he's expending so much energy helping his team. That's right.
Dos Santos waiting for some support. Garcia showed for a moment. DC committing a bunch of numbers behind the ball to close out half number one. Dos Santos pulling the strings here. Alessandrini now. Cole, good ball. João Pedro running through. Cole, looked like he lost his footing there, because he's certainly much better than that pass. Inside the final seconds before we hit our 60 seconds of first half stoppage time. Boateng, great story. Kate School in Santa Barbara, Ghanaian. One of the right to dream sort of conveyor belt of players. So many good players that you have heard of, you haven't heard of in that Santa Barbara area. And he's one of them. Emma, one of the good guys in the league as well.
It was only 5 years ago, and he was Gatorade Player of the Year in high school.
That's right. Josh Yarrow, great player in this league, coming back from injury. High draft choice, Philadelphia Union. So there's quite a few players that made their way through. What do you think so far, Troy? First half? Not too bad of an effort away from home by LA.
I think whenever you're the road team and you go into the half 0-0, you're happy, because you know you have 45 minutes left to steal all 3 points, and the Galaxy have to be feeling very comfortable with the scoreline.
Waning seconds. Harks. Galaxy have to be careful, though. DC going to be allowed to play this last one out. Kimpin stays at home. Acosta has it go all the way out, and that should be it, and indeed it is. Well, a bit of an even affair at times. The scoreboard will tell you as much, but the team that looked most likely to break the deadlock would be Kurtanapo's side here, halfway to what they hope to be another great result away from home. Maybe a goal to get them that 4th straight road victory. John Kempen, the big question mark coming in, how would he do, the 24-year-old in his Galaxy debut? Well, he made a good save. Not everyone saw it, but we saw it. And that's a big reason why this team so far is playing very well once again away from home. That's the story from the first half. No score from RFK. We'll be back with all the halftime happenings, a check of the out-of-town scoreboard, and much more. You're listening to the LA Galaxy Broadcast Network.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same, to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, June 17th at StubHub Center, five-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Houston Dynamo. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
76 introduces the long cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys, and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station, and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76. We're on the driver's side.
StubHub Center, can you read me?
Copy that.
We've identified an extraterrestrial aboard the spaceship. He's been secured and is open to questioning. Cosmic being, what do you want?
I'm here to gain intelligence from Earthland. You are in possession of the colorful and fizzy liquid I seek.
You mean Shasta?
Yes, I consumed Shasta and had the ultimate reaction. Equal parts fizz, fruit, and fun. I wish to experience all the Shasta. These flavors are out of this galaxy.
Oh, we've got the perfect place for you. At the StubHub Center.
Bring them home, guys.
It just has to be Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Come in now and get the 2016 you've been waiting for at Toyota's annual clearance event. Save big with an incredible 0 APR on 10 of our best-selling models, including the 2016 Camry, Corolla, and RAV4. You can even get 0 APR on the redesigned 2016 Prius. Hurry in before they're gone. Financing through Toyota Financial Services to well-qualified customers. Must take delivery from 2016 new car dealer stock by midnight September 6. Offers may vary by region.
Now it's easier than ever to search for the best deal on a Toyota car, truck, or SUV. Just visit buyatoyota.com, the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. There, you can locate a dealer, search our inventory, and find the perfect car with all our current offers. Save time and money. Go direct to the source, buyatoyota.com.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
The halftime report is brought to you by StubHub. Galaxy fans, did you know the StubHub app is personalized just for you? Get the StubHub app today. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. StubHub, the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of your LA Galaxy. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. It all began on a fun Friday, as is 2-0 for Portland against San Jose. And then on the Saturday side of things, Philadelphia fell to NYCFC 2-1. Sporting KC 3-0 over Minnesota. Vancouver, it's a pretty big win, believe it or not, for the Western Conference side. 3-1 over Atlanta, who seem to be scoring goals by the boatload. And here we are scoreless. Montreal, New York scoreless after 21 minutes. New England and Toronto scoreless after 16. And the round concludes with Dallas, Real Salt Lake, and Colorado and Columbus. Of course, we are all getting excited for World Cup qualifying, Troy. We love this time of year, of course, and the U.S. A couple of big qualifiers coming up. This will be, I think, the two most important games because it really does set your path on how the fall will shake out. You get the results here, as you know, in these last set of qualifiers before the Summer Fun and the Gold Cup and the Confed Cup, which you're not taking part in, or if you don't get the results and all the pressure falls into the back season. How do you feel about what you're seeing in terms of how the U.S. is getting prepared for what should be a really fun run here on international duty over the next couple of weeks?
I think they have to feel very confident. They're playing well. They have guys back from injury. You know, obviously going down to Mexico is never easy. But I think Bruce is definitely thinking 4 points minimum out of these two games.
It'll be interesting to see how this team produces, of course, the game that you and I were talking about earlier, U.S. and Mexico on the 11th. That's going to be a great one. I'm going to be at the game on the 8th in Colorado. Should be a fun one as well, as won't be any snow, I don't think, Troy, but certainly should be a good time as well. We're going to step aside quickly when we come back. All the halftime stats and the favorable play of the half as the Galaxy and DC United at halftime here for the last time at RFK Stadium on the LA Galaxy Broadcast Network.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
'76 introduces The Long Cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys, and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station, and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76, we're on the driver's side.
I'm Chris Klein, president of the LA Galaxy, and we're a client of City National Bank. When we look at our organization on the field and then off the field, we want to put together a great team, and City National has become part of that team. The business side of the game starts long before the whistle kicks off, from setting the stadium up to understanding how to sell tickets to watch our great team play this game. For our business to function, we need to have a reliable bank as part of our team. Our brand grows as the sport of soccer grows, and City National helps us bring Galaxy to the world. I love my job. I love coming to work every day and being part of an organization like the LA Galaxy. It's the team across the league that everyone looks at, that everyone wants to be a part of. Anyone that we're involved with, we want to be the best, whether the players we put on the field or who we bank with, and we have that with City National. City National is the way up for the LA Galaxy.
City National Bank, the way up. Learn more at cnb.com/LA Galaxy, member FDIC.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, June 17th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Houston Dynamo. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
And we are back. Halftime continuing from the nation's capital for the last time. LA and DC from RFK. No score at halftime between these two teams, and for the Galaxy looking for their 4th straight win. That's pretty good for DC United on the other side of a winless streak in which they have not scored a goal in a very, very long time. Alan Hopkins, Troy Barty, so glad you could join us here, and You know, for the Galaxy, they didn't win all the possession to start the game, but then they found a really nice groove along the way and had all the really good quality scoring opportunities. If we look at the stats, double the shots, 10-5 in favor of LA. Shots on target favoring the Galaxy as well. Possession evened out. It was 55-45 at one point in the end, and it ended up finishing 50 and some change, 49 and some change, so dead even right there. The passing and the attacking half actually poor by both teams. Only 62% of passes in the final third completed. And it was really the corner kicks that proved to be the most dangerous, consistent weapon, knitting together the good Galaxy play, as they had 4 corners to DC's 2. Duels 1 as we get a little further into the analytics. DC favoring there 27-26. The big stat of record, really, though, Troy, is Mr. Van Dam picked up his 5th yellow card. He's already got a red card, but number 5 is a magic number in this league and most leagues around the world, because he is now going to miss out on yellow card accumulation the next Galaxy match. That being at his May, he's played pretty good today.
He's played great today. He's definitely anchored that back line. There hasn't been a whole lot to do, but nonetheless, definitely providing the leadership as he always does.
It'll be very important to see how Kurdanova makes any changes to what he's seen so far. I don't think the formational change, that 4-2-3-1, has been pretty good. The one question mark you had, and right now the goalkeeping position seems to be a plug and play. We've heard assistant quarterbacks. Maybe there's assistant goalkeeper approach here for the Galaxy. Maybe Matt Reese is the secret sauce in all this, the Galaxy goalkeeping coach, because now you got John Kempen in for Brian Rowe, who's the guy in front of Clement Diop, and now you got John in the mix. It makes a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, undoubtedly, and I think if you're a DC United fan, you're thinking this is a lot of the same. I mean, you know, their last 3 home games have been scoreless losses, so you know, DC United fans have seen enough, and they want to see the ball in the back of the net.
You know, when you talk about how much this team has struggled here at RFK, it really does make you wonder what is going on with this team, particularly here at home, where DC have allowed at least a goal in 5 of their last 7 games here at RFK. It's not exactly what you want in terms of resolute defending at home. You usually expect to get some clean sheets, but if the other team is scoring on your goal, then that makes it problematic, especially when you're trying to protect the home turf.
Well, they've, you know, we alluded to it earlier. They've scored 10 goals. They've let in 21. That's a -11 differential. You know, they average .77 goals a game, and they allow 1.6 goals in a game, and that's not a good statistic for DC United.
You told me there'd be no math in this job, but that is indeed the calculus that is not benefiting the hosts this evening. We're going to step aside when we come back. Second half kickoff from RFK. The Galaxy have been lurking, haven't gotten close yet, but they are very much in the mix to make it 4 straight wins away from home. Don't go anywhere. DC United, LA Galaxy, still here on the Galaxy Broadcast Network.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, June 17th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Houston Dynamo. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Galaxy fans, Papa John's has a new offer for you this season. Every Galaxy game day, get 50% off your online order of regular menu price items using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right. Cheer on the Galaxy every game day with 50% off your entire online order at Papa John's. Enter promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com to redeem better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of one of the most decorated clubs in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations, including many road games from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer on the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
We are back, half number 2 underway from RFK, DC, LA, scoreless. Heading into the second act from the nation's capital. Galaxy looking for their club record 4th straight W. DC looking to stop a winless streak here at home that's seen them go winless. 9 MLS Cup titles between the two of them, of course 5 belonging to your LA Galaxy. No changes here to start half number 2, and Troy alongside me tonight. LA picking up right where they left off, creating opportunities and making Bill Hamid a very busy man.
Galaxy picking up where they left off in the first half, applying pressure, earning corners. Eventually, they'll get their break.
Last time these two teams met, a 4-1 victory, 2016 home opener. Galaxy did lose 1-0 the last time these two teams played here at RFK back in March of 2015. Galaxy began the day in 6th place in the West. Highest standing all season long. That one knocked away first time.
Look for the Galaxy to cause more problems for that DC United back line. Taylor Kemp is really anchoring the back four with Kofi Apari, Jalen Robinson, Chris Korb. Definitely inexperienced in that back line.
Boateng left it square but short as he just drove back that DC United line.
Would have been nice to see him maybe pull the trigger there and be a little unselfish.
He left it square, and if he would have even pulled it back, it would have been still a good chance. Anything but that last option. Here's Hartz further up the field. Trophy Award winner. Slides on the floor to Acosta. Nice little ticky-tock move. Still on it, strong Van Dam and Garcia forming a wall of ball heads there. Strong blocked by João Pedro. Boateng forces Sam to reroute. Boateng lunging not once but twice, headed away by Romney. Good skills by Hartz here. He's making his presence felt. The Rook gets it again. Outside the right foot ball, handball. He goes against the Galaxy. They had a shout for one earlier. No call, and this time they get it. And you can hear Ashley Cole right now saying, do you remember that one all the way back in the first half? An hour ago. I want you to call that one too.
Nice job there by Romney before the foul was called, bodying up Lopez and getting that ball clear. Dangerous area here now for John Kempen and the LA Galaxy.
Galaxy 2, it's come up into the first team on the Bruce Arena. Now Kurt Arnolfo, first down player. Training ground on the free kick. Kippen spills it and gobbles up the rebound just enough. Jeffrey was lurking, and danger averted for the time being with the corner here.
Another nervous moment there for John Kimpin, but most importantly, the ball remains out of the back of the net, so Galaxy fans will take that as long as they don't see that John picking it out of the back of the net. But very fortunate there.
The man from Leeds in England, Sam, the in-swinger knocked away. Acosta, the Argentine, and that one sailing high and harmlessly high over the top.
John Kimpin's heart has to be racing. Nice play, nice left-footed strike.
He let it get into him too tight.
And credit to him for reacting fast, getting on the rebound, and selling out to keep it out of the net.
One yellow card apiece. The first half to each club, Van Darm and Lloyd Sam. Coming from Overland Park, Kansas. Just 24 years of age. Alessandrini, almost athletic enough to keep it in.
I probably would have pulled a quad there.
Yeah. Marks somehow dug that out from underneath his spokes, if you will. Jeffrey. Time to get up and comer at the U.S. national team youth setup. And Sam, inside the right foot, keeps it moving. And stops it dead. Garcia defending. Parks. Good ball through Acosta. Problem all that time. Near post. 5 minutes and change into the second half. Very attack-minded bench. So look at this last sequence, Troy, for Kurt Arnolfo with Ari Lassiter, Jack McBean, Jack McInerney. Jaime Villarreal, Raul Mendiola, Nathan Smith, and Eric Lopez, the goalkeeper this evening.
It's a good thing Acosta chose to go near post instead of far post there, as it was open. He was kimping it. Comes off his line. No work to do there.
Here's Boateng. Santos, Barca man. Boateng stabs it for Garcia. There's the first time to Cole. Has ideas when he's on the ball, never caught really on it. There's Alessandrini dipping that shoulder, that now little trademark outside the left foot ball he likes to flick forward. Dos Santos, Alessandrini, sweet touches in a turn. João Pedro, good ball winning there. Galaxy a little flow and rhythm. Romney invited to the party. Diallo, active last week in the win against San Jose. Boateng, good ball.
Kurt Arnolfo had high praise for Diallo after last game. Expecting big things from Diallo. Feels completely confident he can lock down virtually any right side.
Extended possession here. Great ball, Alessandrini now. Diallo behind him. Alessandrini dips one way, pulls it back the other way. Didn't have enough on it. Romney wins it. Boateng off his chest. He's really the first one to every loose ball. Here's Cole now. Does he get fouled? He does not, and he commits the foul trying to win it back. That was like a minute and a half power play, if you will, for the Galaxy, who just kept it. Everyone got involved except for the goalkeeper, and that was a good no call there. Jeffrey won it, and then Cole got caught with his hand in the cookie jar that time.
Looks like the game's opening up a little bit. We can hopefully see a little bit more exciting second half.
10 minutes in, both teams out to play. We're in half number 2. The early evening is given away to a beautiful June Saturday night in the capital. A couple of toe pokes keeps it. Hart against the grain. Ortiz, first touch for him in the second half. Nice match from Niarco. Everyone behind the ball for the Galaxy. Zardes seems to be okay after that little left ankle tweak.
Especially after halftime, you worry not running around. Maybe that injury stiffens up, but obviously he's okay, and good to see him out there. It's the last thing Galaxy needed.
Yeah, it's been tough.
Any position.
This is the time of the year when your depth is needed. You start playing all these matches and all these little friendlies, and the attrition of the season begins to take effect. You really need to make sure you have quality here. Wilson, player, painter turned head coach. Ball played in for Kempen, no problem at all. Conventional play. Don't miss your chance to see some of the biggest stars in the world coming to LA this summer. Summer package starts as low as $90, includes your choice of Real Madrid versus Man City, Galaxy versus Man U. In addition, you will receive 2 regular season Galaxy tickets. Purchase tickets today by calling 8773-GALAXY or visiting LAGalaxy.com/soccer. So much soccer being played in Southern California. Really, from Santa Barbara to San Diego, you could find a pro match just about every single day of the week between the big boys at this level and everyone in between. And you have the game in your DNA. It's always fun to be in this neck of the woods this time of year.
Especially during U.S. Open Cup as well,
That's
starting
right.
to ramp up.
Games everywhere. You got PDA and USL and Galaxy 2 and Galaxy. You have just about everyone here just getting their hand in the pro game, so it makes it fun. High tide floats all boats. Coming in pretty good for Jelly right now. It's pretty strong. Ball in the beard look. DC, some extended possession matching the Galaxy's spell a moment ago. Niarco, that one in behind, and it's kept in. The whole ball has to be out. And Boateng, of course, is there to clear it away.
He is everywhere.
He is Emma on the spot. Johnny on the spot, that's for sure. Niarco. Good stuff here. Kemp, did he get fouled by Pedro? He does. Pedro can't believe it. You wonder how good English is coming through that Portuguese. Kemp gliding through. And I think he might have gotten too much with the right leg. Hard to tell. Let's see. One more look.
Good call there by head referee Drew Fisher. Fairly straightforward, and now another dangerous free kick for DC United, and John Kempen has to set up his wall and be sharp off his line if need be.
First dangerous free kick for either team. This good yard and a half outside the box, right in that little spot here. So your options are near post, over the wall, which would be really, really tight because you have your goalkeeper set up on the outside of the wall. You see 2 additional DC players there. It's all about execution. Sam runs over it. Acosta, no problem at all. Has to be so special to go far post there. Your only element of surprise is over the wall near post, and John, no problem at all. Working on a clean sheet.
That's all you can ask for from a goalkeeper. Made one big save this game, though maybe he wasn't credited. But slowly has worked himself into this game.
We saw it. He can let us know what a great save.
Everyone watching the broadcast saw it. Somehow the AR, who's
the guys in yellow and black didn't see a quick restart this time. Acosta. Hart. To the far side. Just running through. with Sam in support. Corb running forward. Left foot across coming. Not a bad ball headed away. Yossi, he's been so good back to goal today. He's seen the game well. Just does get it past Acosta. Garcia, heavy first touch, but he's got space. He'll keep on his bike around the outside on the overlap. Here's Alessandrini. He'll just wait.
You've mentioned it several times this game. Jossi doing great hold-up work, but at the end of the day, he's out there to create chances and score goals.
That's right. We'll see how it goes. One thing, spent some good time with Edson Buttle the last few months, and talks a lot about his understanding of the game given to him by Robbie Keane, and the reality is that it's life off the ball. What do you do with the 87 minutes when you don't have it? You got to be really good there to justify the 3 minutes you do have it. And hopefully Yossi can get into a good position here where he can get a goal and be productive in the stats that matter most to match his great field play today. Cole just did overrun it. That ball dies inside the arc at the corner flag. Ball bounced on the ground and away.
When you have a guy like Robbie Keane on your team, everyone's numbers benefit.
That's right.
You go back to 2014 when Zardes had 16 goals. You know, a large part of that was the attention that Robbie Keane was garnishing.
Yep. That's his own form as well, and cracking to the national team with Jurgen Klinsmann, and still very much in the plans. He's going to get himself right. So healthy, he's going to be good. Another great job back to goal that time. Waited for the contact to let him know which way to bounce. Great work by Garcia. The flow has been great today in possession. João Pedro, impeded as he tried to get forward. Romney. Diallo, Alessandrini making a good run. Diallo didn't turn, didn't see it. Yossi showing in a good space. Dos Santos, Romney. Just back way off of Romney, and then he just misplays Diallo, who got caught between steps. That allows me to let you know that you're invited to the birthday party of the year, the birthday of your favorite mascot, Cosmo. Los Dos take on the Colorado Springs Switchbacks Saturday, June 10th, next Saturday. Make sure you come out and celebrate with Cosmo. Another birthday. I'm sure it will be one that everyone will remember. He still looks the same, though. He's just aging so well.
He looks great.
He looks great. You know, he's found the secret to his longevity. Possession again favoring DC United, but the real good play belonging to LA. Well inside the final 30. Galaxy working on a clean sheet and a 4th straight win away from home. Good club record. John Kempen in goal has been outstanding. Here's Cole in the giveaway. Garcia. Van Dam. Get the yellow card. We'll see him suspended next game. Zardes. Again, flawless. Draws the foul this time.
And with the international break, along with the suspension, there'll be no doubt when Yele returns.
He'll be fired up.
He'll be fired up and fit. Maybe not game fit, but the niggles and knocks.
Yep.
Won't be there.
Alessandrini, black boots. It's been so good. Away from home. 2 goals, 4 assists. His last 4 games away from home, nearly 5. Hamid went up high. Left hand touches up over the top for a corner kick. Hamid not happy there. Good play all the way around, Troy.
Yeah, Bill's asking his defenders who is marking him and why aren't you in front of him? Because that was a free header. Thankfully for DC United, it was, 15 yards out.
Romney, well done. Alessandrini as well. Left-footed ball in. Van Dam in the neighborhood, and we get a foul. Like a 2-handed push in the back. Kofi Opara. Ike is playing very well for Sporting KC.
And scored today.
There you go, Troy. Out-of-town scoreboard. 3-0 there on the day for Minnesota. I believe it is. My 2-0?
Sporting, you mean?
Sporting. No, I'm saying over Minnesota. Here it is, Romney. Great header.
Indeed.
It was indeed. There it is. See, we're paying attention, folks. Trying to pay attention at home. 65th minute. Hamid. That's going to look good on the photos. Let's see if he gets one of those on IG. He was up high. Looks like some good technique. Niarco Heavy first touch. Garcia broke it up again. DC will have to restart.
I was just going to comment, Alan.
Looked pretty good for the photos, didn't it?
It looked real nice for the photos, but that was a simple jump up and tap it over the bar. But nonetheless, it looked good. And
it did.
Clean save there by Bill.
Good play out of pressure by LA. Alessandrini then beat off the ball by Kemp. Garcia, first one to it, bounces it to Alessandrini. Diallo will take the defender with him. Costa cramping up. That one beyond Boateng, and it's going to be beyond anyone in white. Number 25, let's see, with both benches now up in constant activity. Let's see who gets the first nod to come in and change the game. The first ball won. Again, Yassi. Diallo, what a ball! Dos Santos pulled it back, Alessandrini, and it's cleared away by Korb. Just like that, it's bang, 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 and LA are in, and good defensive play by Korb. Alessandrini, he was running over to take the corners, but he's taking so many now, he's just going to take a nice stroll.
Galaxy starting to have the better part of the game, looking more and more dangerous.
For the penalty spot, Romney! Wash, rinse, repeat. We'll stay here and do it again. Great save. Romney denied once again by Hamid. Those two going back and forth. Look at Romney. Just won't be denied. This too big and strong for Robinson.
Now, if there's one thing he's learned from these last two headers is he needs to try and get it down because anything in the air and near Bill Hamid, he will save. So maybe next one, try and pound that one into the ground, make it more difficult for Hamid.
Low bouncing ball, that was in the mixer, dangerous. Who knew how it was going to come out? Boateng. Van Dam, back post. Did he keep it in? He did. The entire ball has to be out. What a play. Cole feathers that ball down with a sweet first touch. LA in control here. Does this ball have enough? No. Alessandrini almost away. Acosta on the counter, feeding the Arco. John Pedro takes the deepest part of the run. Ortiz super quiet here. Boateng nicking at the heels. Harks! Was that deflected on the way in, or was it just a miss hit? And it was actually deflected. Look at Harks. It's like he was giving something back a little bit on Acosta. Was not happy with his decision. And so speaking of changing the game, the Arco will come off. Lamar Nagel will join the action. Man, very familiar to LA fans because of his time with Seattle.
You know, he leads DC United with 16 shots, 9 of those on target. He's got 2 goals, but I think the thing nagging Lamar Nagel is his consistency, especially in front of goal. You even saw it in their last game versus Orlando. There's a couple 100% opportunities that he needs to put the ball in the back of the net and just hasn't.
And just told 30 from Tacoma. Nagel straight into the game, nearly serving it up. Alessandrini in behind, and he's off to the races. Nagel forcing him to cut back through the legs. Alessandrini gets out again. Good run. Oh, Van Dam! What a great idea, as it was all the way through.
If Jossie knew he was leaving the dummy 4, maybe he wouldn't have left it.
That's a great point.
But, you know, still creative, exciting play there by the Galaxy.
Well, you know, and that's where I think him and Kurt Onalfo have come to an agreement. You know, you got to let him be him, and that's a classic Gelly move. And he nearly, if he had the, tell you what, if that was in the 8th minute, not the 68th minute, I bet you he gets to that one. You know, and that was a long run, and he's back goal side marking right now, so it's all good. Pushing the final 20. Game is wide open. Let's see who takes it. Well, they have allowed DC to set up a little bit deeper in this half. Hart, long first touch, got to the second one. Back post! Hart's with some good quality there. Set up Sam. Sam couldn't do anything with it.
DC went out and got him from New York Red Bulls, expecting big things. You know, he had 10 goals, 7 assists in 2015. 2016, only 3 goals and 6 assists. This year, only 1 goal, 2 assists with 10 shots. They really need Lloyd Sam to pick up his production.
On the other side of that Atlantic Cup rivalry between New York and DC. 70th minute. LA and DC for the final time from RFK. A brand new spot opening up for DC, a long time coming. So exciting. And what's going to do for this area, for the team, for the league at that.
Yeah, Audi Field is going to be a beautiful soccer-specific stadium. Over $500 million dollars being spent. Anyone who's been to DC knows that land and permits and property are tough to come by and very expensive. So for them to finally get a soccer-specific stadium for one of the titans of MLS, you know, is very exciting.
Every team I know has just really enjoyed the bounce, if you will, from having your own facilities and all those good things as Rafa Garcia gets some attention. Support the LA Galaxy Foundation. And make sure you check out Galaxy fans through July 21st. Download the Hotel Tonight app and enter promo code Galaxy for a chance to win an all-expense paid trip to San Jose or Portland. For more info, visit lagalaxy.com/away trip. Make sure you also continue to check out the online auction, which will end about 1 hour after kickoff, or excuse me, after this match concludes today. Garcia in the first significant stoppage outside of halftime we've seen in a while. Goes on. Nagel jumping on this loose ball here. Acosta. Can he get his shot off? He hits the post. He hits the post on a needless giveaway. Ortiz can't get over the head of Van Dam. Nagel. Right footed ball, curling, and Van Dam blames himself. Danger averted there. That was a scrambling defensive effort out of nothing. That caught everyone.
Luckily, the indecisiveness of Acosta, you know, helped the Galaxy because he could have probably slid in. Lopez there.
Still rattled the frame.
Ball gets a little stuck behind him. That's why the ball goes a little high. Galaxy and John Kempen dodge a huge bullet.
That would have been disastrous, considering that DC played okay, but not necessarily well enough to win. Same to be said for LA. Both teams, of course, still scoreless here. Nagel, strong. Tried to slip it through. Romney, Diallo. Their efforts only as far as Acosta. Pedro, not on my watch. Well done that time by the Portuguese player. Gave it away. Hartz playing the passing lane. Did very well there. Hartz has really come on in this half. Getting stronger as the match has worn on. Alessandrini, good ball. Boateng's away. Zardes, is he fouled? He is not. Well, I tell you what, I would have liked him just fed Boateng there. Boateng had a head of steam. Meanwhile, the match, the volley to the other side. This back and forth affair. Ortiz! And he scuffed it in the end on a solo mission.
DC United finding some success here. Hopefully that last shot off the...
Right there, feed him.
Hopefully that last shot off the woodwork is a reminder that Van Dam can't be the only defender back. That was a 2-on-1 situation, and again, Galaxy are very fortunate to keep this game scoreless.
The ball just does, I think, squeak over the line. Jeffrey, part of the retooling DC's gone the last couple of years. And Choi called it early. And spot on here with the substitution. In fact, Boateng is indeed off after running about, I think, from here in DC to LA on the pitch. He's covered every blade of grass, and he gets to walk off. for Jack Mack. One half of the other Jack pair. Jack Rabin, the longtime Galaxy man. Jack McInerney, the newest guy.
From his time in the Eastern Conference, he started 10 games for DC United with 6 goals. So, you know, he is no stranger to scoring against this club.
He's bounced around, and that time he just, with his eyes closed, just tried to find something. We got to see during the Gold Cup back in 13, excuse me. Came in right after that little hot start by the sort of first team of the U.S. through qualifying, and then Jack Mack's group came in, and the end was the best team against Panama in Soldier Field. Alessandrini, good ball in. Zardes was up high, couldn't do anything with it.
Galaxy players wondering, how is that not a corner?
He always seems to protest in the most polite way possible. Gordon Olfo, not so much. There, perched on the edge of his coaching box. What do you think, folks? Tough to tell from that angle. Robinson, again, he's been a willing jumper. He has not at all won any of these, and this is a crazy opportunity for LA. Chested down by Alessandrini. My, oh my, Bill and me just prone to those moments. Garcia did just enough to win it. Zardes backtracking, helping out his team. Cleans up the loose ball. That's a great team play. Final 15 minutes. No goals, but plenty to talk about. 2 substitutions remaining each.
Galaxy fans were possibly expecting to see Marcelo Sarvis for DC United, the one-time Galaxy man who is available for DC United tonight.
Nagel has come in and stepped up the tempo. Sam. Barr's doing well. Kemp, pounded by Zardes. Jeffrey, deep holding midfielder. Parks plays right in front of him. Sweet first touch. That one poked forward. Ortiz in the neighborhood. Kempin smart. Like to go out and play for a goal kick. He'll squeeze some clock. Goes to the final 10 minutes. DC United trying to figure out. They're going to get back into things. Not only in this match, but also in the East.
DC United scores a goal on average, according to the numbers, every 117 minutes. So
it takes them a game and a half to score 1 goal. It's not great. Next to last, there's 7 losses, tied for the most in the East. Zardes. Dos Santos behind Alessandrini. Dos Santos playing his final game before the Mexican national team call-up. Acosta, Van Dam has a beat to it, wins it. Acosta. Good step up and read by Romney. Always strong in that moment. McInerney making a run, doesn't get it. He'll try to play in between the 2 central defenders. João Pedro.
Romney doing a great job thus far filling in for Steris.
We're getting good value out of those 2 former Galaxy 2 players. João Pedro directing traffic. Van Dam flicked through. Dos Santos, Jack Mack, all the way back across. Here's Diallo. It just does get out of his reach. Here's Diallo. And he lost it. Not about committing the foul. Garcia did a good job of winning it. Yes, and he gets the benefit of the doubt. Great work that time. Great work. Zardes is going to skip away. Will always stay in play here at RFK. Bounced in, alive! Oh, he took a fortuitous bounce, but in the end, it's in the hands of Bill Hamid. My, oh, my. Back and forth we continue to go. Jack Mack, the latest in the neighborhood, Troy.
Nice run in there by Zardes. Tries to pick out McInerney at the near post. Couldn't quite make it happen, but good effort, good play. Nice to see Zardes creating some opportunities for others.
Ahmed Villarreal set to check in for LA, the 21-year-old. For the second change. Final 10. Sebastian Latou. Seattle and Philadelphia are going to come in for DC. That one slipped through and away. That one through perfectly way. Jack Mack. Oh, he could not beat an on-rushing Bill Hamid. Alessandrini usually on the other end of those passes. What a pass, though. Almost on the money. DC attack has really just been diluted down to a bunch of long balls. João Pedro, great flick. He's running through. Dos Santos lets him run through. The long-range shot, no problem at all. The Galaxy attack, though, producing something at the end every time, making Bill Hamid do some work. Look at this pass, Troy.
Almost inch perfect.
Costa. It's the second time that's been caught underneath him. He just goes down in a heap. Here's Yossi. Game slowing to a crawl. Great night, only 80% humidity. Good for DC. Here's Dos Santos. McInerney flares out, peels away, runs to the near post. Here comes the ball in. Jack Mack was in the area again. And the ball will be just touched out of play. I think Acosta's down on the other end. He is. Hey, single game tickets to each of the LA Galaxy's home matches at StubHub Center during the MLS regular season are on sale now. Tickets start as low as $25 to purchase today. Call 8773-GALAXY by visiting LAGalaxy.com. Tickets. Garcia comes off for Villarreal. Garcia, another player who's left it all out there. His shift is done. Boateng, now it's on the Villarreal and these guys to check in. And Julien Boucher is going to check in as well, the second-year player. Ortiz comes off, Costa Rican. So the two and Julian check in.
Attack-minded substitutions, all three from DC United.
You got to go for it at home, and this team has not scored in so long that you want to just try someone who might have the answer. The German, Julian. Check in, came in off the bench a handful of times. Made his debut a year ago against LA to start the season. 24-year-old is on.
Standout for Syracuse University.
There you go.
GA product.
Here's Sam. Bounces one to the near side. Kip. Kip gets it again. First time ball blocked by Pedro. Doing there, each team wanting a handball in that part of the field. Doing. Pedro took that one in the abs. And he did, I tell you what though, he did get that little right hand chicken wing swinging down. He's got to be careful there. Just that motion alone is kind of what alerts referees to some illegal handling.
Good job getting his shoulder in it at the end.
Side twisting throw in. Just not be able to make the ball spin like that. They don't allow you to do it. Ball floated up high. Cole wins it. Will have enough to get out for a corner. It does, but it's kept in by Sam. Sam trying to walk his way into the box. Alessandrini, they're defending. And it's finally out for a corner. Well coaxed by DC.
Nervous moments.
That's right.
5 minutes and change remaining. Set pieces can be the difference.
Galaxy, the best road team in the league. +4 road goal differential. Headed away. Big reason why is there.
Domi and Van Dam have cleared away everything in the air tonight.
No team in MLS series won 4 straight road games in consecutive weeks. Poked away. Point would feel oh so good, but when you're winning, you want to keep winning. Kemp, nowhere to go. Back to Jeffrey. 2. Nagel. John Pedro. Clearance blocked. It's a dangerous ball because of where it ends up. Jack Mack just taking the chance to try to win that flick. Long first touch. Out of play off a goal. We expect more than 2 minutes of stoppage time at this point. A pretty tight affair here on the backside. On the ground, Nagel. Zardes there.
Out of all people, nice to see Zardes doing his part on the defensive end. Vin Olsen not happy.
No corner.
Looks like for good reason.
Well said. And it is Nagel who does get that last touch. Zardes having a great game.
You don't always see the little things in the box score, but Zardes has definitely done that.
He's been so good today. He's been really good. This is the type of game where you say, okay, he's back. Now can we get the goals to flow? Challenging there, and he forces the throw in. Plays like that, 88th minute. Go for a challenge. See if they can get something off this throw. Eagle wins it. Jean Pedro. Galloping gait of Diallo. Parks. Outside the right foot ball. Stabbed and controlled by Korb. Gets those feet right. Julian Boucher tried to slip it through. Sam. Well done by Villarreal. Jack Mack has to hold it and does. That's a good idea, but the quality not there. It was a high degree of difficulty. The ball would have had to curl around Alessandrini, whose back was facing the bar of Brava. That would have been sensational.
Curtin Awful probably pulling out his hair. Just would like to see possession at this point in the game. They didn't have numbers. Hold the ball. Wait for your teammates to move up the field. Instead, they give it right back, and we're almost under pressure once again.
Kippen squeezing the game here. Like a golfer on the tee, looking for the spot. No hurry at all, trying to squeeze away these final sands in this hourglass of his MLS debut. He'd love a clean sheet. The 3 points, of course, but the shutout would be fantastic. His Galaxy debut, I should say, not his MLS debut. He played 8 times with SKC. Banged up and bruised. Floppy mane of Jean Pedro.
Nothing wrong with a little gamesmanship this stage of the game either.
Van Dom just gets it away. The ball actually stayed in. Alessandrini, does he win it? He does. Doesn't earn the throw. No word on how much stoppage time we will have. Bird will do the honors. Kemp, two-touch sequence, gets it out wide for Nagel. First man off the bench tonight. This pass broken up. João Pedro, great clearance. The flick will benefit the Galaxy, and it'll be 3 minutes of added time. We're inside those 3 minutes now. The final 3 here at RFK between these two teams. What a ball that is. Cole, sweet move. And the Galaxy knit together one more good attack. The Pauls just went off. Away on the money. McInerney can't bring it down. Robinson, though, just heads it away. 2.5 minutes remaining. Dos Santos scored in 4 straight games, is in great form. Does he have one more before he heads off duty with El Tree? That's a foul from behind by Alessandrini. Needs to be careful as he went hard behind DC midfielder.
Alessandrini was completely gassed, and rightfully so. It's been
a long trip home, too, my man. Can he control it? He cannot. That'll take us into about 90 seconds or so remaining. And also, as my partner reminded me, an assistant under Kurt Onalfo. Kurt began his head coaching career here, where he also played. And then went on to Kansas City, and now in his 3rd stint in charge of an MLS squad. Team got off to a shaky start. He said he closed out and focused on the people staying in the boat. The ship turned around, if you will. Now he's trying to keep it going as we hit this quiet middle lull. The waters are calm of the early season where the games come and the results are tallied. And there's not a whole lot of conviction in the games at times. When you look up and you're trying to set the table for the fall, it's these kind of games that are on the money. Dos Santos nearly cashed in right there on a great feed by Alessandrini. Those two, you can't sleep on them. They will get you in a moment. Nagel. Safety first. Zard is still leading the charge. The job not done. Time to batten down the hatches. Last chance saloon. Floated in, only one in the box. Cole, that's a great header. Alessandrini. Dos Santos had to hold. Hint of a counter. Waving them on. Villarreal. Ooh, nearly teased forward. It was a cautious look at the 3 points. Now everyone trying to get back the game stretch. Great run here. Don't dive in. Just hold them up. Just hold them up. Wait for support. Oh, there's a gap here in the defense. The 2. The pullback. Oh, what a play. What a play. Ashley Cole just saved the game. Ashley Cole just saved the game.
And just became John Kitten's best friend. Unbelievable save.
Still not done. We're 30 seconds deep past our 3. Header wide, and that'll do it. Oh, that'll do it. Ashley Cole with a game-saving play. The Galaxy had to play a few more seconds than they would have liked. But what a great effort at the end to get the clean sheet. It wasn't pretty, and that counter nearly cost them. They went looking for the 3 points in the back door. It got shut, and they almost got locked out. But in the end, a point away from home. The good vibes continue, Troy, and it was a good finish and nearly one that the Galaxy would have rued if it didn't go their way.
Incredible play by Ashley Cole, especially in the 93rd minute to have such awareness to be back there and help out John Kempen. I mean, easily the play of the game.
Absolutely right. Easily the play of the game indeed. And the Galaxy, every right to be upset about how the final seconds ticked away. In the end, scoreless. The nation's capital for the last time, 9-9-5. The record now for the Galaxy through the years against these very same black and red through the years from RFK. A lot of memories, a lot of handshakes as John Kempman gets the clean sheet in his Galaxy debut. We'll be back to wrap up shop and get you through the post game here on the Galaxy Broadcast Network.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. And Toyota. Let's go places. It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same, to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, June 17th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Houston Dynamo. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of one of the most decorated clubs in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations, including many road games from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer on the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Galaxy fans, Papa John's has a new offer for you this season. Every Galaxy game day, get 50% off your online order of regular menu price items using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right. Cheer on the Galaxy every game day with 50% off your entire online order at Papa John's. Enter promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com to redeem better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year. Powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
In the end, a point apiece in the final match. I guess a fitting end as RFK and the LA Galaxy no more, as that will be the final time LA will take on DC in the most hollowed of soccer venues in this country. Scoreless, the final here for the LA Galaxy as they continue to do great things defensively. Another strong result away from home. Time now for our man of the match, brought to you by Herbalife. Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. And I was singing his praises throughout. He did everything but score, but I think you and I are in agreement here. Yossi Zardes is the man of the match.
Yeah, he did all the little things, the things you don't read about at the game, match center, box score, whatever you want to say. I mean, he held the ball up. He let his team get involved in the play. He was even back doing defensive work. He created a couple opportunities. All-around game for Josh Zardes.
Galaxy now 5-5 and 3 on the season, and it really is a type of match when you look back in a couple months, you're going to think, okay, what was a result that was sneaky important for us? It was this one. Heading into the international break here, you're not going to have your guys for a moment, and all of a sudden you figure out that you got enough depth and enough quality in what should be a pretty grueling stretch of the season. But we do need to give a bit of a hat tip. Yossi Zardes did, over the course of 90 minutes, our man of the match, but the play of the game, no doubt, belongs to Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole to come up 93rd minute, basically on the line to save it. That's a point-saving tackle is what that is. And that play will be remembered for a long time. To cap off this impressive road stretch with 1 point is a heck of a lot better than no points. Great. 10 out of a possible 12, an unbelievable 4-game stretch for the LA Galaxy. The third clean sheet for the Galaxy this season, and actually it is the 9th time DC United have gone without a goal, and they're still looking for a goal here at home in quite some time. When we come back, we'll get you to the lesson of the match and set you up for what's happening down the road as the LA Galaxy take on Houston next, but we'll also see them take on a couple other familiar Western Conference foes along the way. We'll step aside. No score for the nation's capital as the Galaxy continue on away from home here on the Galaxy Broadcast Network.
Come in now and get the 2016 you've been waiting for at Toyota's annual clearance event. Save big with an incredible $2,500 factory cash back on a new 2016 Camry, $2,000 back on a new Sienna or the redesigned Prius. Get $1,500 cash back on a new Corolla or $1,000 back on a new Tundra. It all ends September 6th, so hurry in before they're gone. Must take delivery from 2016 new car dealer stock by midnight September 6th. Offers may vary by region.
When you buy or lease any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. There's even lockout protection and 24-hour roadside assistance. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. Toyota, let's go places.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, June 17th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Houston Dynamo. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of one of the most decorated clubs in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations, including many road games from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer on the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
And welcome back here. Wrapping up the show here as the Galaxy make their way from the nation's capital. And they will return home for a Saturday tilt against Houston as we take a look at what's coming up next. The Galaxy at home and host AJ De La Garza, Cubo Torres, and Leonardo on Saturday, June 17th at 8 p.m. That's what's coming up next. On the road after that, at Colorado on the 21st, the midweek fixture. And then a quick turnaround home to Sporting KC, and then at San Jose on July the 1st. And just like that, bang, 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 it is into the month of July. Let's talk about our lesson of the match now, brought to you by SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. Lots of takeaways, but what's the one lesson you'd like to make sure everyone leaves with as we put a bow on tonight's match?
Ashley Cole is the man. But really, the entire back line from Romney, Diallo, Van Dam, Cole, and even Kempen, who was shaky at times, but when it mattered most, he kept the ball out of the net, and this defense held strong on the road. It's been a long road trip, so for them to get a shutout in their fourth match of a long road trip, just really great character by the Galaxy and great defending.
We take a look at the final stats this evening. The Galaxy held a long time advantage in terms of minutes, in terms of shots. But in the end, it was DC United with a late push, 19-15, 34 shots in the contest is extremely high. Possession favored DC United for most of the game. The Galaxy did have a good stretch in the first quarter hour of each half that pretty much propelled them. The passing, not too bad. Each team about 75% on average in terms of the passing this evening. The tackles won, favored DC. A lot of clearances for them as well. 9 corners to 6, 15 corners. So that's why the match, despite being scoreless, was actually very entertaining. When you talk about 34 shots, 15 corners, that tells me that was a match indicative of what you might think an end-to-end contest would be.
And on the other side of the ball, I mean, hats off to DC United's defense. Clearly inexperienced along that back line. Steve Birnbaum out. Sean Franklin out. And yet the 4 they deployed today kept the Galaxy scoreless, and that's a feat in their own right.
Coming up next, we mentioned a Father's Day weekend tilt with the Houston Dynamo. As we look at the current Western Conference standings, Sporting KC is your leader, 25 points, 7-4-4, 4 losses 4 times on the campaign. Houston 2 points behind in second. Portland 4 points behind in third, and then Dallas just 2 defeats on the campaign, but they've been slowed by 5 ties, which is the most in the West. Sees them in fourth. Vancouver, San Jose now in sixth. The Galaxy, with tonight's result, slip into seventh, just below the red line on 18 points behind San Jose. Seattle, Minnesota, Real Salt Lake, and Colorado. What has happened to my Rocky Mountain Cub teams as they bring up the entire Western Conference right now? As we look at the current Shield standings, well, it's really all about life in the East. Toronto, Sporting KC, NYCFC, Chicago, the top 4 clubs, Houston, Orlando, Columbus. And then Portland is the next team that you see that's in there in the mix in the West. And from there, it's all about where you're going to find your stride and your groove as we head into the summer fun. Well, Troy, as we wrap up things, a couple of things that you'd like to point forward to as the Galaxy are finding life on the road is good. Now the next time they play against the Dynamo here at home, what can they take from their road travels to some success here at the StubHub Center?
The play of the midfield, the play of the back line, all very steady, very consistent. That's something that couldn't be said during the start of this season. They were very shaky at times, not playing as a unit. And, we keep going back to that 2-2 draw at home against Chicago, where the team really rallied, scored those 2 second-half goals, and since then have, arguably been one of the best teams in MLS.
The 2 most storied franchises in MLS history play for the last time at RFK. The lights going out at Robert Fitzgerald Kennedy Memorial Stadium. The Galaxy continue their great play away from home, and they will take on the Dynamo next at the StubHub Center in mid-June. For my Partner in crime tonight, Troy Barty and the entire crew. We thank you so much for watching us as the LA Galaxy get it done all the way in Washington, D.C. No score as DC United and LA share the points. You've been listening to the LA Galaxy Broadcast Network.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same, to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, June 17th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Houston Dynamo. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
I'm Chris Klein, president of the LA Galaxy, and we're a client of City National Bank. When we look at our organization on the field and then off the field, we want to put together a great team, and City National has become part of that team. The business side of the game starts long before the whistle kicks off, from setting the stadium up to understanding how to sell tickets to watch our great team play this game. For our business to function, we need to have a reliable bank as part of our team. Our brand grows as the sport of soccer grows, and City National helps us bring Galaxy to the world. I love my job. I love coming to work every day and being part of an organization like the LA Galaxy. It's the team across the league that everyone looks at, that everyone wants to be a part of. Anyone that we're involved with, we want to be the best, whether the players we put on the field or who we bank with, and we have that with City National. City National is the way up for the LA Galaxy.
City National Bank, the way up. Learn more at cnb.com/LA Galaxy, member FDIC.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.